Hello, everyone. What's up, everyone? What's up, guys? We have amazing guest here, my very good friend, my buddy, Crypto John. So introduce yourself, buddy, and then afterwards, once we get, some comments, we're gonna get into some gem reviews as well, and all the stuff. So, talk about yourself,
Awesome.
for the audience.
Well, thank you for having me on your channel. I've been a big fan for a while. We, talk and share some amazing projects back and forth together. And it's an honor to be here. So my name is John Hatch. I'm from Apetopia and from Cryptopia, two YouTube channels. And I just thought I'd come on and, help you review some projects, review some coins, and have a little bit of fun. So I'm happy to be here. And, it's finally sunny here in Guatemala. It's been raining the last couple of weeks. So today's a beautiful day. So I'm excited.
Sure. Let me drop a comment for the guys here so they can they can drop their comments in the comment section. They can drop their gems, and then we can crack on. Russell said liked first. So let's see how many likes we have already. We have 6 likes on the live stream. We just started like a few seconds ago. We have 13 people watching. Woo! So very, very good, very good. People are tuning in.
Amazing.
We have 7 likes, so yeah, guys, push up the likes like crazy, and and then drop your comments as well. Drop your gems in the comment section, so we're gonna go through them, and then we're gonna review them for you guys. So we have 8 likes, so we push it up, guys, and then drop your gems in the comment section. So we're gonna review them basically.
But what about this market? Bitcoin, $37,000 today. Amazing, right?
Yeah. But then we had the dump as well on the price. It was pump and dump as well. So if you had like good orders set, a lot of microcaps went through to you. Like it was like crazy buys. So yeah, it's like quite volatile. I saw Ethereum as well pump like crazy today. So it's like quite volatile market today. But it's amazing. I think time to DCA to these microcaps as well. Kaspa as well is corrected like 40%, 50% from the peak today. So if you had orders set, you could have made millions, like crazy money.
Wow. Amazing. Yeah, I'm just looking, I'm scrolling through my portfolio right now, and it's interesting to see the things that are up and the things that are down. Some stuff's still up 50, 60%, and other things are down 40, 45%. It's actually really amazing. It's always fun to watch. I love to see how the markets move.
Yeah. Cool. So we have a collaboration today, guys, with a very good friend of mine, John. So yeah, we're gonna go through some of your coins as well that you guys drop in the comment section. So I will review some if I know more about it, and I will review it. If John knows more about it, then he will review it as well. Just a few things. So John as well, he's finding amazing microcap gems, guys, on his channel as well. So go and subscribe and watch his channel as well. He has 2 channels, Cryptopia and Apetopia, so you can watch both and subscribe to both. He found so many crazy gems that did already even this year like a crazy gains. So yeah, definitely go and subscribe to his channel as well. And then obviously we're gonna go through your gems as well. So we're gonna review both. So I thought, I'm alone every day, lonely wolf, reviewing the gems. So I said, let's bring in my friends. So we can share the gems, together. So we can
mix it up a little bit. Mix it up a little.
We can have some discussion about it. Okay, so let's see who we have in the house. We have Cash Cats first in the house. So welcome, Cash. Cash is a regular. He's in all of our channels. When we go live, he's watching us like a big fan. He's watching us even while he's working as well. So I guess he's working now as well, because every day I go at this time live and he's watching. So it's great to see him. So welcome, Cash. Italian John as well is here every day. So nice to see you as well. And Donkey Dong is the most reliable for joking and laughing in a good atmosphere. he's always joking in the live stream and making fun and having some good entertainment in the chat here. So basically Donkey Dong is entertaining us on the live stream. So yeah, guys, drop your gems in the comment section, and then we can go through them. I see already we have a few gems here, so it's great. So, okay, so we have Russell as well. Nice to see you here. He's a regular as well. We have Tenzin as well. He's asking, first question, will TET dump more? Is Tectum? You wanna say say your stuff as well, then I can give my opinion as well. You know about Tectum as well, right?
Very little, to be honest. I haven't done a deep dive on it, but it's definitely a good project from what I've seen. I mean, and to be honest, I think all projects right now are going to dump. I mean, to some extent, right? Because everything's following Bitcoin. Like I said, I think today was a nice pump, but there's always those retracements. So I mean, everything's going to basically come back down. I mean, if you're in a project that's up 40%, 50%, 80%, 60% in the last couple of days, I mean, there's always going to be some healthy retracements. I mean, so that would be my 2 thoughts on that.
Sure. Okay, I'll give you my thoughts. So basically, on TED, let me pull up the chart so we can see what is doing at the moment. I know that there was a bit of correction on it today, but then obviously, I mean, it pumped, but then Bitcoin dumped, so it corrected back as well. So let me pull up the screen. So here we go. So eight at this point is $8.85. I don't think it's gonna go much lower than this. I think this is basically the bottom in general, because you can see the chart here in general. So this chart, if you're looking at basically the 14 or even 30 days chart, this is like a Kaspa chart, right? So basically, this project looks like Kaspa. It's basically going up. So what it does is it's a layer 1 project, first of all. So layer 1 project with 40 million market cap is like a crazy thing,
Nothing.
So it will do, like, if it does 100x, it will be 4 billion market cap. And currently now the top, let's say the 10th or 15th project on market cap is 4 billion now. So in the bull run will be 100 billion. So if this one gets only to 4 billion, would do 100x. So it's crazy. Yep. Plus they have this soft node side as well, which is like totally like innovation in general. So I think it will do crazy, but the chart is literally like a Kaspa chart. If you're looking at the last 30 days, it's basically going up like, let's say 15-20%. Then it's consolidates like a little bit, goes sideways for 2 days, and then it does again another 15% pump. It goes up sideways again, goes sideways again. So it's doing the same thing. 2 days sideways, third day 15% pump, fourth day sideways again 15% pump. So it's a crazy person. I don't think you can buy this any cheaper. So if I zoom out the complete chart, you can see here. So basically it was like $15 at the peak. So they launched at $5, it went to 15, and then it corrected back to $3. But it was just only like a day there. So like between 4 and 450, it was hovering for a little while. Why did that happen? In my opinion, because they released obviously the tokens because the project is new, so they have a small amount of circuiting supply. So basically, they released the tokens. So they released that they have now 50%. So obviously, this why it was going down, because they were releasing the coins. But now it's 50% out, so there is not much of dilution, right? So that's why people started to buy crazy back now. So it's actually good that we have 50% out, which is not much of dilution still there.
Exactly.
So.
And you did your buy alert, I think $5.50 or $6 or something like that?
$6, yeah, $6, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's it's an amazing buy, truly.
Yeah, so we are up.
I know you shared it with me, and I got in there, so I'm very happy.
Yeah. So we are up basically like 50%. So $9 will be 50%. So yeah.
Yeah.
Very good call. Okay, let's go to the next question. I think more about this one. Like, what do you guys think about RPG? Revolve Games. Do you know about this project?
Can you share the screen?
Yeah, sure. It's a small market cap project. They have games, RPG, Revolve Games.
Oh yeah, Revolve Games. Oh yeah, RPG. I was just no. I think it's actually got a lot of potential. I mean, like I said, being up 50% in the last 24 hours. I mean, you said, especially all these lower cap projects. I mean, we're going to see those retracements, but I definitely think that Revolve Games has huge potential for the bull run. I mean, it's definitely something I'm holding. I'm holding a decent sized bag of it. I'm holding way too many projects, but it's definitely one that's on my watch list, and I've definitely I got in. I think I'm about 100% up actually, or about from my buy. But it's definitely a game. It's definitely a project that I think will do really, really well in the bull run.
Do you want to talk to people about your strategy, how diligent you are in a crypto space? I remember you did live stream last time with another channel, and then you talked about this. It's very interesting, it's like how many coins you hold. You just explain to people if you want.
Yeah, I mean, so me personally, I'm holding over 220 projects right now. My portfolio is ridiculous. But one of the things the reason that I do this is that it's free. I mean, the way I look at it is completely free. So I don't really worry about it too much. I get into a project. like say, for example, Sinverse, we're up what, like a 5x on Sinverse since our, from our buy, 4.5, 5x or something like that. Amazing, right?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I put in my initial investment, whether, let's just say $1,000 for number's sake right now. I put in $1,000 and a project like Sinverse does a 5x. Well, I pull out $1,500, right? I'm sitting on a free moon bag. It's completely free money to me. I take that $1,500 and I take that and I put it into another project that I find interesting, that I've, done some research on. So I do the initial research. I invest into things that I believe in, or I see the opportunity, or I see the potential in. Once it does that 4, 5, 6x, I pull out those initial investments. I rinse and I repeat. It doesn't cost me anything. So I'm playing with free money. So basically about 90%, 80% of my portfolio right now is 100% free. And whatever it does, whether it's up, whether it's down, the way I look at it, it's free money. Sometimes coins are pumping, sometimes coins dump, sometimes coins rug. I don't worry about it, because at the end of the day, we just don't know what project is going to be that 1,000x gem. So if I'm holding $2,000-$3,000 in a project that does 1,000x, I mean, that's $3 million.
So can you explain them how you set up the orders, basically? So because obviously you can't remember 200 coins, like what price you bought them. No. So how you do them? Explain the strategy. So when you buy, then what you do? You set up the orders straight away to the sell orders, or how you do it?
Yeah, so I mean, I run everything through. I'm religious with using CoinGecko. So I have my mobile app right here on my phone. And basically, literally, the second that I buy a coin, I enter it into CoinGecko. Literally the second. If I do a sale, I mean, and I take my profits, because it will track your profits. It tracks your losses. It shows you when you bought it, at what price you bought it at, and when you sell it. So you can see if you're in 100% in profits, or if you're in loss in any particular coin. And then the great thing about CoinGecko
as well on the phone, CoinStats, there is app as well, CoinStats.
Yeah. And then you got all your stats there, and then like you can set sell alerts, right? So I can sit there and I'll sit for whatever project. I'll say, okay, hey, I instantly do this when I buy it. I'm going to sit to where I get an alert when it does a 50, maybe a 50x. I'm going to get an alert when it does 100x. I'm going to get an alert when it does 1,000x. And then it's on autopilot. I'm not sitting there stressing out about it. I'm not worrying about if it's going up or if it's going down, because I've already taken out my profits. It's done. I've moved on to the next project. And they're there. It's a lottery ticket, because once again, when we get into the bull run,
you set up a certain percentage to sell straight away, and then the rest you just keep it for the bull run, right?
Keep it for the bull run, because we just don't know what it's going to do. I mean, how many projects have we seen? How many good quality projects have you seen that have gone to dust, that have gone to zero? A lot, and how many absolutely shit projects have gone and done hundreds of X's, 200X, 500X, because of marketing, right? So as much as we want to know that, doing the research, of course, is and it's important. It's incredibly important. But there's a lot of times there's so much luck involved in a lot of these projects that will do a 100X, a 500X, or a 1,000X, because it comes down to marketing. Sometimes amazing projects are horrible at marketing, and they absolutely go nowhere. And you invest because like they have utility, and they're like, this is going to absolutely revolutionize and change the crypto space. And a lot of times they don't go anywhere. And then all of a sudden you look at some other projects that is an okay project that they're great at marketing, and it absolutely flies. And so that's why I'm like, look, for me, I get into as many projects as I can. I get a position. I see profits. I take them out. Free moon bag, I move on to the next. And that's why my portfolio is like, it fluctuates, but it's actually, quite stable, because there's a lot of times, when you're holding that many coins, it's really interesting. Like, it's just crazy. Like I can look at my portfolio right now, and, even though the crypto market has dumped, I'm actually up about 15% from what I was this morning, because people start selling out of this project and they move it into another project. And my portfolio is actually quite stable, but if you're only in 5 or 10 projects and it dumps and everything's down 50%, your portfolio tanks. So just some different aspects, different things to look at, but that's kind of been my strategy. I know it's some people call me crazy, but it works for me. Enjoy it.
Yeah. Exactly. So I mean, everyone has different strategies. Obviously, we can talk about something that came up to my mind now regarding this, and then we're gonna go to the reviews as well. That there are actually some projects which are amazing, but they lack of marketing in general. But there are some projects that they are huge, that they are on Binance, they are on biggest exchanges, but they lack of good management. Because, for example, I can bring you two examples, like actually few. I mean, let's say Kadena, Moonbeam, Moon River. I talk a lot about them on my channel. Kadena, Moonbeam, Moon River, and so many others. So Jasmine as well. For example. So there are these projects in general. So they are huge. They are huge in market cap. They were like few $billion market cap as well. At the peak of the previous bull and all the stuff. And then basically how unprofessionally the management is basically dealing with the project. So, for example, with Moon River, it was at $540 at the peak of the bull run, and then the project dropped down to like below $4. It's insanely totally crazy for a project on Binance to go from $540 to $354. So, in my opinion, what the team should be doing, because obviously they had like a 15% circuiting supply at the time of when it was a peak, So if the team is selling the coins at $540 each, $500, $400, $300 each, you know what I mean? So they made a shitload of money, So that money to buy back, to drop to the floor and do not allow the coin to go below $10. So basically buy up the floor, so don't let it go to $4, because you have money. You sell them at $500, $400. So buy back at $10, hold the floor, and then you're gonna make again new all-time high, because if $540 was the all-time high, it's gonna make another 70-80x. You're gonna make a new all-time high, which means that you basically succeeded in the bull run, because it made a new high. But instead, what they've done is basically, which is on Binance, like in all the biggest exchanges, the coin, and basically they allowed it to go to $4. I mean, who is going to believe in it? It's not going to make a new all-time high now, right? I mean, from $4 to $540 is very difficult. So I don't really understand how they can allow this to them. They don't think ahead that, okay, if I was selling them before, then I should buy back at $10 all the coins, and then I will sell it at the top of the bull run, So they killed the project. Same with Moonriver, same with Moonbeam, same with Kadena. Kadena was like $28, $30 as well, like a layer one proof of work project. And then it went from $28 to 45 cents. How, bro? Like, how? So it's insane. Like, what do you think about these, like the management and how they deal with this stuff?
Yeah, it's insane. And that just goes to show you, I mean, that's why it's like, and some of these are great projects, but it's like just mismanaged, right? Or not the right marketing, or not the right,
Moonbeam is layer one for Polkadot as well, so it's crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's one big thing. I've actually talked to some good friends of mine about this in the crypto space. Is that a lot of times developer mentality is so different than from real world mentality, right? Incredibly smart people, incredibly talented people that are creating something amazing. And the problem is that with a developer mindset, they're building this thing, right? And they're not worried about anything else, because in their mind, they're creating something everybody's going to want. Everybody's going to want this thing that I'm building and I'm creating. And they're not worried about marketing. They're not worried about connecting with their community. They're not worrying about anything, like, let it dump. What I'm creating, everybody's going to want, and it's going to change the crypto space forever. And in theory, they're probably right. But the problem is that they're not putting any attention into what they need to be putting the attention in. It's finding that balance. And, a lot of times these developers just don't have the right mindset. They don't have a business mindset. And then, because it's kind of like, Web 2 business to Web 3 business, right? They very different, investors, very different type mentalities. And it's the same for the developers. It's the developer and the consumer, and they just don't understand. They don't know how to deal with the quote unquote customer or the investor, the people like you and me, because they think they're just inventing the next best thing. And the reality is there's somebody else out there that is doing the same thing. so
like for me in general, it's like insane that, for example, I think always like more steps ahead. So how I thought about this like long time ago, and one CEO of a company doesn't think about these things. For me, it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't really understand. Like you're a CEO of a project which is like 1 billion in market cap, and then you don't think about these things. Like, who the hell put you as a CEO? Like, it's insane. It's insane. So yeah, I just wanted to go to this because it came to my mind.
Yeah, no, it's funny. It's great. Yeah. Well, the thing is, a lot of these CEOs that are running these billion-dollar projects they're new money, right? So a lot of these people that are in crypto, they're not from a traditional. They didn't go to business school. They didn't do. They didn't go to anything formal education on how business works, right? It's some guy that created an amazing thing in his mom's basement, right? Like literally. that developed some amazing, blockchain technology, threw it out there, and it made billions of dollars. And now he's like incredibly wealthy, but he doesn't understand business. He doesn't understand all that stuff. And you see that so much in crypto, like, you know what I mean? So it's about, you need to find that synergy between the genius of development, but you need the genius of marketing and the genius of being able to connect with the community and things like that. Because if you're just this guy that, used to live in his mom's basement that designed some amazing project, he's not going to know how to manage $1 billion company. That's the reality,
Very few of them knows how to. Okay, so let's go through some comments. We have Cash here, House. We have Donkey Dog. Sai says, gentlemen, please give us at least 200x gems for free. So go for it.
200, two of them. Well, I mean, I think Sinverse, we've been talking about that one for some days. But Sinverse, I think, is, I mean, like I said, it's something I've reviewed several times. You've reviewed several times. I think it's an absolute gem. I've been playing the game.
Let me pull up
I just downloaded it.
Let me pull up on the screen so we can talk about this as well.
Yeah. So for me, I think I'm incredibly bullish on man, almost a penny. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's insane.
So we bought on the bottom here.
Yeah,
we talked about this. We said, what do you think about this one? What do you think is going to perform well? And they said, yeah, you liked it. I liked it as well. So it's crazy, man. 2.5 cents. We bought it literally down here. So you can see here, 2.5 cents. And then it went bang, parabolic correction. Bang, and then today it went to the moon.
Awesome. That's
it's
amazing.
Crazy.
That's fantastic. So that is one that I'm really bullish on. Another coin that I'm personally bullish on is Chirpley. That's another, I think, a real hidden gem in my opinion. It's a project I've been bullish on for some time. Great utility, kind of bridging that Web 2, Web 3 thing. So those are two of my projects that I'm really bullish on that I think are low cap gems. I have a lot of other ones that are more degen, but I think for a safe bet, these are two great plays: Sinverse and Chirpley.
Let me pull up the Twitter account. So they have like a lot of updates over there. So, and even CZ Binance is following them, so which is crazy.
Yeah.
So you can see here CZ Binance. This is not fake. This is actually CZ.
Yeah, it's real. It's pretty crazy, and they just got a partnership CZ, with
8.6 million followers. You can see here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. And he actually made a statement somewhere. I saw a clip somewhere where he was at a convention and they asked him what they asked CZ what he felt was the most undervalued crypto project out there. And he actually said in one interview, he just said, I think Chirpley is an amazing utility project that's incredibly undervalued. And so he actually, those were words that came out of his mouth. And so it's interesting. To see that project, between $1 million, $2 million market cap for what they're creating, I'm bullish. And they just got actually launched.
What actually Chirpley does so they can understand if they don't know?
Yeah. Sure. So Chirpley is basically a project for micro influencers. I mean, it doesn't have to be micro influencers, but it's set up in a way to where it connects influencers and companies and in a sustainable way. So imagine you're a baker in a small village or town, all right? And you want to get people to come into your bakery. You don't want to go out and pay for some big influencer that has 100,000 followers from all over the world or from all over your country to advertise your bakery, right? You want people inside of your town or village, but real people. You don't want to do like a Facebook ad or something like that. You actually want to connect with real people to promote your bakery. So what this will do is like you can go and basically as this baker and say, hey, look, I want to find influencers on Twitter, or on X, on YouTube, or on TikTok or whatever to come in and review my bakery. And then you can get people to come in and pay them basically for the views or the things like that. So you can get micro influencers to come in and say, man, they make the best croissant, they make the best sandwich, they make the best whatever. And the thing is that you're going to actually get people from your town, your village, to start doing a review. The other great thing about it is even for big companies or big corporations, Coca-Cola, for example. Once again, Facebook ads are okay, Instagram ads are okay. That's just in general. But if you really want to connect with a community, this is a great way for big companies to say, oh, hey, why are our sales down on Coca-Cola in this one town or this one region? What we can do, let's get micro influencers once again to go and review, man, Coca-Cola, it's amazing, it's the best thing ever since, you know, this and this. And you're going to actually start connecting with the people on a real level, like, oh, I know this guy, yeah, you know what, I want to go and buy this product. So it's a really interesting way. And so they're tapping into a huge industry, Web 2 and Web 3. They're allowing micro influencers, you know, so you don't have to be a huge influencer. You don't have to have tens of thousands of followers. I mean, it can be people that have, you know, 500 friends on Twitter can actually monetize and make money. And I think that this is opening up a lot of doors of possibilities. And they're getting ready to right now. They're rebranding. They're getting ready to open up on. So they're already on Twitter, but they're getting ready to go out on TikTok. They're getting ready to go out on Instagram, and very soon, within 2024, they're going to be going out on YouTube as well. So big stuff coming. But I really, it's hundreds of billions of dollars of a year industry that they're tapping into. They're first movers. They have no competition. There's no one else doing what they're doing in the crypto space. So it's real world utility. And like I said, they're, you know, CZ from Binance, he's following them for a reason. I'll tell you that right now. They just got a partnership with Binance Greenfields. It's one of their marketing things where Binance is talking about them every day. They're getting ready to come out with their new website. I've talked to the CEO. They're getting ready to come out with a launch pad. They're getting ready to come out with a lot of other really amazing things. So I'm bullish, and big stuff coming for them. So I think very undervalued hidden gem. Just my own personal, not financial advice, your own research, but just my own thoughts.
That sounds crazy. That sounds good. That sounds good. So there you go, Sai. You got the 2 gems. So let's continue. Let's see what else they're asking. Okay. So RC is asking XDeFi. Do you know anything about this project? XDeFi.
XDeFi sounds very familiar. If you pull it up, maybe let me take a look. No, it's actually I've briefed over it, but I don't own it. I've not done a deep dive on that one.
Okay, let's see. How is it? Is it an old project or a new one? So it's from January 2022. Market cap wise, it's basically it went to the peak was $73 million, and now it pumped a lot. It was down at 3.5 million. Now is up at 16 million. So maybe some people want us to pump their bag, you know, with these reviews when they pump so much, you know. So it's $16 million market cap, and the peak was like 70 million. So it's like 4x to go back to all-time high. I don't really like to buy like altcoins which are like let's say 5, 6, 7, 10x, you know, to go back to all-time high, like market cap wise, because what you need to look at is always market cap, not the price. Diluted, obviously. Yeah.
Sure.
So
and circulating supply.
Circulating supply diluted. Yeah, exactly. So the price, you know, went down a lot. So I prefer now. I am basically looking for like new projects as well, as you can see here. These are the projects that basically I'm the most bullish on now: Kaspa, Tectum, Sinverse, you know, DexCheck. So basically, from all of these 4 projects, only one which is like kind of older, like 1-2 years old, is Sinverse. But Sinverse did like 5-6x already today. At the peak, it was 6x today since we bought. Like, it's insane. So the rest of them is new projects, and they're doing very well as well. I mean, on Kaspa we were up today like 2x at the peak, and I just sent out a buy alert a few days ago. So this is actually not 45%. This is actually like 90% or 100%. Tectum, we are up 50% still. Sinverse, we are up. This is wrong now. We are up like 4 to 5x. This was from yesterday, so you know, in one day we doubled already, like crazy. And DexCheck is the one about to take off yet. It's a new project,
I agree.
But is listed on many exchanges, like on Mexi, on KuCoin. They just listed on Bidget as well a few days ago. So I think there is a lot of work in the background, but I think it will skyrocket as well because they're like competition to DEX tools, and DEX tools is really high now, and it is holding strong. So as soon as people find out about this, it's much better than DEX tools because it's AI as well. They have this Telegram bot as well, so much of stuff. So I think many of that liquidity will come to DexCheck, and it's gonna fly as well. So I think it's. I mean, DexCheck is at the bottom at the moment. So yeah, but XTFi, I would not be buying it, as I said, because it's what, like 4x to go back to all-time high, like market cap wise. I don't think it's worth the investment. Yeah. So. Okay, let's say liquidation grab. Do you know anything about this?
Liquidation grab? No, never heard of it.
Is this a coin or liquidation? I don't know. It's not here. Let me check on CoinMarketCap. Liquidation. I don't think it's. I don't think
unless they're just talking about the pumps and the dumps.
Probably, yeah. Sinverse needs a review. Any alpha marketplace? Yeah, we just talked about Sinverse, but do you know anything about marketplace?
I know that they're getting ready to launch their marketplace. I'm actually thinking about making a video on the next few days about their marketplace because it's pumped so much. So I think it actually looks really great. I think they're going to be launching their marketplace live in the next I don't know, week and a half or something. I was just reading about it. So I think that's another big reason that it's pumping so much because you're going to be able to start buying their in-game assets, lands and business license and all that stuff. And you're going to have to use the Sinverse token to do that. So I think there's a lot of people coming in for that. So just something to keep in the back of your head.
Great, Foster. John Hutton is saying, ask John to give you the lowdown on Chirpley. He just did.
I mean, no, like I said, I'm bullish. Like I said, I know they have a lot of other really good stuff on their roadmap for 2024. They're looking at creating a layer one, but not a layer one in the sense of like trying to compete with, any big things, but it would be more of a layer one so people could build on so influencers could build on top of it. So they're looking at, I know that's something else on their roadmap. Like I said, and they're also looking at doing the launch pad for top tier projects. So those are some really interesting things they have coming out.
Great. Guys, if you have not subscribed to Cryptopia and Aptopia, subscribe to both channels. There is great content there. On Cryptopia, you have like larger market cap projects, and on Aptopia, you have like degen plays. So you can choose whichever you like, but you need to have both in general, I think. So yeah, subscribe to both and watch John's channel because you can find a lot of degen plays, amazing gems as well, high market cap, low market cap, some meme coins as well. You do some memes as well. So there is basically everything you need.
Exactly. I mean, so what we've done is basically I've broken it into two channels. The reason that we've done this is to Aptopia is more for like, the low cap degen, meme coins, fun stuff, stealth launches, for the real degens out there, so we do that from like low cap to mid cap projects basically. And then the idea for Cryptopia is that we want our community to make money, make some great gains. And then when you're looking for that more institutional investment stuff, mid caps to upper caps and, is over in Cryptopia. So that's kind of the idea. So that way we can kind of take care of those two worlds because there's a lot of people that just aren't interested in the degen plays at all. And so that's what Cryptopia is for. So that way they're not getting bombarded with the next meme coin project and they can actually get quality content that they want, find the investments that they want. And then Aptopia is for the people that are just looking that aren't interested in ADA, for example, and like, oh, it's the crypto's most fun stable coin that's going to move maybe 6% in the next bull run.
You can talk about a few words about VC as well if you want on Cryptopia. So
with Cryptopia, we do run a VC. We've had some amazing partnerships with Singularity and on their whole ecosystem. Sophiaverse, we did some launches for through our VC. We have it's a great thing. If you're interested in getting into private sales and seed sales, highly recommend go over there. Check out our Discord over there. Like I said, we're always getting into really good top tier projects. It's not private sales for like meme coins. It's private sales for like top tier projects. So if that's something that you're interested in, Yeah, serious projects, stuff that would do really well in the next bull run, like super oracles, things like that. That's going to be launching soon. Those are the types of projects that we're getting in on. So if you're interested in that, like I said, we have some options. If you can pay, there's a paid monthly membership to get in, or you can buy one of our Karma NFTs, which is actually something really amazing. We're building a clinic here in Guatemala. So by holding a NFT, you get like $1,000 upwards to $2,000 in allocations in those private sales and seed sales. So if that's something you're interested in, check it out. You can feel free to join me over in Telegram. I could help you there, and our Apetopia Telegram, or check out the Cryptopia Discord, and they can help you with all that stuff. So thank you.
Great. Okay, we have a question here. So I'm having my monthly salary is just around $1,000, and I can invest only $500 per month. Please tell me a way to become a millionaire. Shall I take a loan from bank of amount of 30K and take the risk? Phew. I don't know who should answer this question. It's it's like, guys, we are not financial advisors, basically. So I would never advise you to take a loan. It's really, really risky, especially if you're new and you don't have the experience that we have. It's I would never say to take a loan. I can't even say to buy a coin, not to take a loan. So that's another level.
No.
That's another level of risk. So yeah, I would not say.
I know. Yeah, I know people that actually did that. I actually have some people that did exactly that, like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and then everything dumped on their faces. I mean, and I feel so bad. Because I'm like, man, it's that old saying: only invest what you can afford to lose, right? And of course, without risk, there isn't reward. You know what I mean? Like, so it's all down to you, the individual. You have to find your own path. You have to feel what you're comfortable with, and but I wouldn't go out and take a loan out on my house or something like that to do that. Me personally, but I would take a few $100 every week. Look for those gems. Look for projects. Like, imagine, I mean, if you took $500 and you put into Sinverse right now, off of the Patreons here, if you do that, you can grow your money really quick. Like I said, if you get in good at the right time, and you throw, let's say $1,000. If you threw $1,000 at Sinverse, last week, you'd be up $5,000. Take profits, pull out of that. Now you can grow your portfolio really quick. You know what I mean? So if you're smart about it, you can still succeed. We're still so early. The bull market's not going to kick off until you see that $140,000, $130,000, $150,000 Bitcoin. So we saw a $37,000 Bitcoin today, and look what the markets were doing. Look what the altcoins were doing on a $37,000 Bitcoin. Nothing. So guys, we are still so early. Right now is a great time to get in. Like I said, join these Patreons. Get in there. Invest your money wisely. Grow it as much as you can. If you can put $500 a week into crypto, do it. Make some smart moves on your investments. Grow that money as quickly as you can. And like I said, we still have some time before we see that $100,000 and $120,000 Bitcoin, because when that happens, that's when you can literally take $10,000 and you can become a millionaire. But you start now with what you have, and don't invest more than you can afford to lose. That would be my advice.
Let me pin the message. I just posted there my Patreon link. So guys, look, I mean, what I would say to this as well, because if you're alone, and if you are new to crypto, it's I will pull it down so that people can see you there. So basically what I would do as well, I would join the Patreons, join mine, join Cryptopia, joins Apetopia, joins Patreon as well, because we send out a lot of ballots. Look, I mean, join both of us. You're gonna see you have there different coins. We don't send out same coins. So basically, I mean, I'm up on Sinverse as well, and John's up on Sinverse as well, like 5-6x since we bought it. So if you would have put in only $1,000 in that ballot, you would have now $5,000. And obviously the Patreon is cost only $60. Mine, for example, costs only $60. So you would made $4,000 or $5,000, and you would pay only $60. So it's a no-brainer. People are making crazy money. Man, the messages that I got today was insane. I have to make this clear. So today I got the Patreons. We were talking in the Patreon, and they were telling me in the group. So one guy made $5,000 in the past week since he joined the Patreon, because he bought a lot of Tectum as well. Then another one, the other ones they joined like a few weeks ago. They bought Sinverse. So they said one made $5,000, another one made $8,000, one made $10,000, one made only on PAL AI $8,000. When I mentioned it in the live stream, he asked me about it, and then I said it's a good project. I'm thinking of buying it, but I need to make a video as well and everything. And I was so busy, and I didn't send out the ballot. And he bought because he was listening to the live stream, and then he knew that I said it's a good project. I just have to make video on it, And he bought in, and he is up now about 10K only on PAL AI. So it's crazy, we're making crazy gains. Like literally, the Patreon is flying. I mean, it's every day more people joining. Is like it's going crazy. I mean, you are in there as well, so you see what's happening there. So it's like people are every second, third comment is thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are making crazy gains. So it's a no-brainer. If you are a beginner, if you don't know,
So,
I mean, we are researching 16 hours a day. I mean, John as well and myself as well, 16 hours a day to find these best gems. So obviously, you need to have the knowledge as well for research, because obviously, if you are new, you don't know what to look for. We are in a crypto since 2016, 17 for a very long time, so we know what to look for the project. So I mean, for me, it's no brainer. So let me pull up one comment today. I got one comment about on my yesterday's live stream. Let me pull up the comment and I'll read it for you. So I mean, there is I mean, what can I say? So. Look, I'll pull it up. So here we go. So one comment I got yesterday on the yesterday's live stream. So basically, you can see here. So should we buy Sinverse now or wait for the pullback? So let me pull it up on the screen so you can see it now. Okay, so here we go. So one person was asking me, should we be buying now Sinverse or should we wait for? And I explained, so guys, it's like basic mathematics. So it's very difficult to help people who doesn't want help. So in a Patreon, we are up about 3.5x on Sinverse, which means if you would have put only $1,000 when we bought in, you would made up now $3,500, $2,500 in profit. But no, some of you don't want to pay $60 for a Patreon and get 2 buy alerts per month. Instead, you want to buy 3.5x more of Sinverse now. I mean, less of coins. It's no brainer for me. So same with other gems as well. I sent out a few days ago a buy alert on Tectum as well. We bought at $6. Now it's $9.20. So we are up 50%. So if you would put $1,000, you would made 500 minus 60. You would be up still $440 in total. So should I continue? So I'm looking for a new gem now, and I will send out a buy alert to the Patreon as I find one. And then, I mean, it's better to join the Patreon than buy the project on the floor rather than, buying the project which is up like 4x. And then always look at this, look at the amount of likes, 8 likes on this comment. And then I got another comment. Xemonda, look at Sim now. Everyone is getting in now. Should have been in this group in a week ago, my bros. So this is a Patreon as well. So, I mean, 8 likes on the comment. What else should I say? It's like, for me, it's like insane how, how some people can be like ignorant, what I mean? Like, bro, if you want to make money, the funny thing is, so basically, people think that the Patreon is for because we want to make money, bro. I mean, to be fair, for you and me as well. I mean, not to brag about it, but for me, if you pay $60, you can imagine if it's 20, 30 people join, not gonna change my life. What I mean, 2-3K a month.
Well, I think one thing to really state there is that people will actually find value in what they pay for. If you give stuff away for free, people don't value it. They don't value your advice. They're not going to listen to you. And so one of those things is like, if you're a serious person or a serious investor and you're willing to pay for that, people are more likely to follow that, and they're going to listen to what they're seeing, right? If it's just information that you're throwing out there, people are like, you know what I mean? Like, so it adds a layer of seriousness, and the thing is, I think what that is it's a good filter for people like yourself and even myself, is that when people come in and they're willing to pay for that, that the people that are there are serious people. They're serious investors. They want to be there, and you can have a real conversation with them. They're going to be doing research. They're going to be sharing projects with us. We're going to be sharing projects with them, and you create a community. And I think that's one thing that's really important, is creating that community. And that's what I find in the Patreons or the private groups or the paid groups, is that you do create a camaraderie of really good people, and we grow and we feed off of each other. And that's one thing I find that's really important. And one other thing I'd add to that is what you were just mentioning on the gains is, once again, going back to why I hold so many projects, is because I take my own advice. And like you just said, Sinverse, we put in $1,000 and it goes, we could have made $5,000 selling the peak. Well, guess what? I could have put in $1,000. It went to $5,000. I could have sold $2,000 and it kept $3,000 for free. Now I move on to the next buy alert. I put out a buy alert next week and I say, oh, I'm going to throw it into this project that we're going to do a buy alert on. I put in my $2,000 and it does a 2-3x. Well, same thing. I pull out my initial and I move on to the next one, because I'm constantly finding these gems, right? So that's the idea. So people like you and me, we're growing our portfolio, we're growing our bags, and I only invest, I'm not going to tell you to invest in something if I'm not investing in it. That's just the reality, So if I'm sitting there and I put out a buy alert or I make a video on something, it's because I put my money where my mouth is. I bought it. You know what I mean? That's just the reality. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, but overall, we're going to win. So I'll leave it there.
Exactly. There is always obviously higher chance for us to win because we research the project like properly. We check everything about the project. We sometimes even contact the team, guys. Okay, what you are doing? We speak with them in Telegram, guys. Okay, what are you doing? What are the updates? So information that people that not everyone can have, because not everyone would DM, for example, the devs, or like the admin from the group. So we really research the project deep, and then obviously you find the info. But it's just insane for me that I'm laughing at these things now, because like you make people money. As I said in my VIP today, they said someone made 5K, someone 8K, someone 10K in the past 2 weeks. So if you make two people 5, 8, 10K and they don't want to pay you $60, for me is like ridiculous. I could give that away, that $60, I don't care, but for me it's just unreal that you want to give, for example, 5K to someone and they only have to give you back 60 and they don't. No, I'm not giving my 60. It's like ridiculous. For me, it's just funny at this point now. It's like I just laugh at these things because I don't know how, like, what the mathematics people have. Like, it's insane. And obviously you get the marketing as well, because obviously we talk about them. So we have influence. That's why we have influencers. So people would buy up higher price as well. Like Sinverse, people are buying now. So it's like you get basically marketing and gem hunting as well for $60, which is ridiculous. But some people are just so ignoramus, and then they still don't join. Many people join. The group is, the Patreon is growing like crazy, as you saw in the past, like 2-3 weeks, especially. But there will always be people that ignoramus and they don't want to get in. So as I said in the comment section, they're like, if you want to help people but they don't want help, there is nothing you can do, basically. So yeah,
you can. It's the old saying, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Like, you can take somebody and this is what you should do, but it doesn't mean they're going to do it, So it's true.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so PYR and Sim, please. Do you know anything about PYR?
PYR, can you pull it up? That actually sounds really familiar.
Yeah.
I got so many numbers and letters in my head.
Vulcan Forge. I think you even made a video about it. Vulcan Forge. No, this.
Vulcan Forge. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I think, man, it's a gaming studio. I think anytime you can get into a gaming. So I love. Here's. I was just going to say this. So, play to earn gaming is not dead. I repeat, it's not dead. Play to earn gaming will come back very, very strong in the next in this bull run. There's going to be a lot of narratives. There's going to be new narratives. There's going to be AI, and there's going to be the real world asset narratives. I won't go into that, but play to earn games are going to come back with a vengeance. Why? Because they just started to take off at the peak of the last bull run, and then the market went to shit. So they really didn't play out the way they were supposed to play out. That's just the God's honest truth. So investing in a single game is great. Okay. Like, investing in Sinverse is amazing. You're going to make great games. There's a lot of other games out there that you're going to make great games on, but where the real money is at is the gaming studios, the places making and developing the games, right? And Vulcan Forge is a truly undervalued gem, in my opinion. I need to DCA into that one. Can you pull out the chart? I'm just curious where the chart's at on that. I can't remember what the all-time high is. Yeah. But I think this has huge potential in there. Yeah, look at that. That's we're
$840 million market cap, and currently is at 140. So
8, 10, yeah, 10, 15, 10x maybe. I mean,
10x, yeah.
it's I mean, so the thing, it's up, but the thing is that I think,
Do you think it's
in the
gonna
next
go
bull
higher
run,
than the previous bull run?
I do, just for what they're developing and creating in the games that they have in their like I said, not financial advice, but the games that they're developing, I could see it going higher than it did in the last bull run for sure. Because what was it, 800 and some million? What was it all? It's all time high.
840 million.
Yeah, I mean, definitely see it going into the billions for sure. I mean, so I think all of the gaming studios, the good gaming studios, we can see going into the billions, just as this narrative unfolds. As you start to see the Web 2 and the Web 3 world merging. We're starting to see a lot of good quality crypto games coming out, and that's one thing that you look at the old play to earn games. They were shit. I mean, you know what I mean? Like they were really crap, but people were investing in them because it was the new thing, and they wanted to throw money
as well.
at it.
It looks like shit, and it did like billions and billions of dollars.
Horrible. Yeah. But you're starting to see, these gaming studios are actually starting to produce games that you would want to play. Like, that's the reality. Like, oh, hey, this looks good. Like this, like the graphics are great. It's fun. It's got a story. Like this is something I would play. So now that they're actually creating good quality games that people will want to play, you're going to start to see the gamers, the traditional Web 2 gamers. It's a $500 billion a year industry. 500 billion. I mean, huge market. So all of a sudden, when you can start to drag that market into the play to earn gaming industry, man, I'm telling you, you're going to see fireworks on so many gaming projects. And gaming, the platforms like Vulcan Forge, and there's so many other ones out there, but I think undervalued. But I think you're going to absolutely see these, melt faces. I mean, they're going to absolutely explode. They produce the next, Call of Duty. They produce the next whatever it might be. And some of them are developing games to that caliber. And I think, when the bull market comes back, we can see these things just blow up. So that's my thought.
Great. Tomislav Marsh is a Patreon, actually. So nice to see you, buddy. Big greetings, guys. Thank you very much. Could you please review XTP? I have talked about this. XTP like many times. It's basically like a tap. It's like a payment. Basically, it's like a crypto card, like Crypto.com and Binance card and stuff. But the thing is, like, YouTuber is shilling it, and the YouTuber bought up like $600,000 worth of these tokens. So so anytime he decides to sell, he's gonna dump on your face. So I would not be buying it just for that fact. So yeah, I would say away from it. Cash is saying, Marco, have you looked more into Aether, AI Tor protocol? I think is the one that pumped like crazy. So it's like has a chart. Yeah, this one has a chart like Caspa. This is like absolutely. Look at this project. This is a new project. Look at the chart. Came out this year. Like insane chart. So I know about the project and I like the project. I want to buy the project, but it's just too much up. So that's why I didn't dig even more to it. But I know it's a good project. So I would wait for a correction. So if it would correct, I would buy. But it's just at all-time high. So obviously I'm not going to buy it now. I mean, it's like no brainer. So guys, leave a like. We have 27 people watching now, and we have 43 likes on the live stream. So push up those likes. Push up those likes on the live stream. So let's push it up to like 60, 70. We can stay for another 25, 30 minutes. I don't know how much time you have, John. Can you do another 30 minutes?
Yeah, I'm good for another 20 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm good.
Sure. So we can.
I'm getting hungry. I need to eat some lunch. Come on.
Sorry, I don't have a lunch for you. I'm hungry as well, but yeah. So yeah, guys, hit those likes. We have 43 likes and we have 27 people watching. So leave those likes, and then and then we can continue. So thank you very much for every single of you. And the interesting thing as well, like first time we have like 100% likes score here. So I said, did you leave a like? And there is like yes and no. So 100% like. So basically, people like you so much because because I don't get 100% like never. So people love you so much for 100%. So great to see you in the channel here. People like you so much. So which is good, which is great.
Amazing.
We have Russell in the house. Hey, Crypto Ghost and everyone. What's up, Russell? How are you?
How's it going, Russell?
Yeah. Donkey Dong says, great mindset, John. You see, I'm telling you, they like you, man. You know.
There you go.
Great. Norbino is saying, greets from Spain, bro. Please help me. I can't spend that much money as much as I earned with you in the last days. Maybe I have to leave the Patreon. He's crazy, man, guys. So yeah, I mean, what can I say? This is Norbert is a Patreon, obviously. From the group, so you know he's on holiday in Spain and he can't spend all the money that he made. So I mean, what can I say? I mean, these are the comments that makes you like that motivates you to work, right?
Sure.
I mean,
that's it.
It's you know there are some people that admit it and they see the value in it, and then some people are ignoramuses, you know. So you know he made a lot of money, which I'm glad. And you know every day, even in a group and even in my DM as well, they say, bro, you know, I want to thank you so much. So like so many messages every day, they appreciate, you know, to making money. I said, welcome guys, you know, I'm glad they are making money, because in my opinion, how business works, basically business can only work if it's profitable for both sides, you know, like what many YouTubers do, many scammers, you know. So they buy up the coin as soon as, you know, they release the video, they dump on people's faces, you know, and then they take their money and they you know, they move to another coin. I'm not like that, you are not like that. So basically we hold this project for long term, you know. You can see that, I mean, if I would dump out and you as well, Sinverse would not do 6x. So
No.
So you know what I mean? Like, I mean, we believe in this project for long term. So you know, like, what do you have to say about this?
No, I think it's 100%. I mean, and one of the things I've learned in business, you know, from traditional business, crypto business, but the mindset, you know, if you want to become wealthy yourself, if you want to become a wealthy person, find a way to make other people wealthy. That's just the reality. Like if you can, as me as an individual, if I can find a way to make other people rich, I'm going to get rich as well. And the thing is that that's where you create community. That's where you create power. That's where you create true wealth, is because now not only are you successful and you're wealthy, but you're around a group of other people that are successful and wealthy. And that's what I want to create. You know, so for me at Apetopia and for Cryptopia, I want a community. I want people that believe what I believe. I want people that I can consider that are my friends, that I can talk to, you know, people that we can go and we can have a conversation. And as I grow, I want you to grow. And you know what I mean? So that way, when there's other opportunities, whether that be in crypto, whether that be in the real world, whether that be, I love doing charity work, building a clinic or helping kids or making the world a better place. I know the only way I can do that is by creating wealth for myself, as well as hopefully creating wealth for other like-minded people that are willing to say, hey, John, I love that. Let's do that. Let's build a school. Let's go and put in something for the kids. And so the more I can help you succeed, I think the better impact we can have on the world at large. So that's my mindset. That's why I want to become successful. And not only I want myself, I want you to become successful. So, and that for me is why I have this YouTube channel. That's why we have our Patreon. And I think, you know, you're the same way, buddy. I think, you know, you want to help people grow. You want to help people become the best versions of themselves. And I think that's what we're about now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we have like a very similar mindset, you know. So it's not, you know, like, you know, the saying that, you know, you're gonna become, you know, the average of 5 people you hang out with and you are friends with. So you know, we are basically you know, same mindset, you know. So you know, we want to hang around with people like us, you know, like how we think, you know, like serious, you know. There were guys as well that wanted to join my Patreon, like literally like 10 days ago, like, I don't know, a few days ago. They were texting me, bro, you know, like, does this group make like a crazy gains? Do you make like 10x in like 2-3 days? And I was like, man, this is not a pump and dump group, you know what I mean? I said to them, so as soon as I see, you know, the mindset that they have, I don't even allow them. I don't care about money. Like, still, I mean, $60, you know, I don't care. I want people and I want good atmosphere and good community in my group. In my VIP Telegram group, you are there as well. You can see that how supportive people are, you know, helping each other, you know, sharing the projects, you know, happy for each other's success as well, you know, helping each other. So I don't want someone who's gonna be there and like you know, like basically ruin like the atmosphere, you know, like to be someone who is taking a piece of someone or like acting too smart or stuff, you know, like. So for me, community is much more important and the good atmosphere in the group than any money, you know. Totally. So only good people who are serious, please join. If you are not serious, don't join. Please don't join, because I don't want people who are not serious. So
and that's a good reason why we charge $60 or $150 or $100 to come into these groups, because you want people that are serious and
Yeah.
you know, people that are just looking for that, you know, super degen play. They're like, yeah, you know, they just want to throw $10 at something. And, you know, we want real people, real investors that want to have a real conversation. And I think that people that are willing to pay for that are already on that mindset of, you know, of that. So that's just that's just the truth.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So great. Tenzin is saying, should I sell Casper for more TET? Look, I cannot give you financial advice because not financial advisors, but in my opinion, TET has much more potential than Casper. Casper is old project with big market cap, so TET will definitely do more X's because it's a layer one project with $40 million market cap, so it's insane. So not financial
and
advice.
The problem with Casper, I think they can keep minting tokens, right? I don't think there's a cap on the tokens for Casper, right?
Yeah. So I would stay away from Casper. So yeah. Please review Hash Panda for me, man. It sounds like a meme coin. So is it like a serious project or Hash Panda? What's that? Hash Panda. Let me check. It's like a meme coin. I mean, there's what it is. So, I mean, what you can review on a meme coin. I mean,
it's up 26 on there from I'm on CoinGecko on there on it's up 26 million%. At least that's what it says on CoinGecko.
You can say, about it. I mean, meme coin, like they can have some fun part that you can play around, but obviously there is nothing you can review deep about it because it's a meme coin. So and obviously anything that has
meme coins. Yeah,
go for it.
I'll say this about meme coins: you can make good money on meme coins if you get in early and if you're lucky. I mean, meme coins are a lottery ticket. It's no different than going down to the gas station and buying off a scratch-off lottery ticket. Sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you're going to lose. That's just the reality of it. There's no utility. Like I said, I promote some meme coins on my project or on my YouTube channel. Because I see opportunities for pumps. I might know that other big YouTubers are going to be making a video on it. So if I know that, I'll make some videos on it. So it's not that I'm like a believer in a meme coin. Don't ever get me wrong on that. But I do find a way, like if you know that you can get in early on a meme coin and it's going to do a 10x, I mean, hey, why not? I'll throw $500 at that. Pull out, do a 5 or a 10x on that. I'm happy to do that. But meme coins are not to be held long term. Don't buy them after they've already pumped, never, and only invest what you can afford to lose, and that's it, so that's just reality. I see meme coins as a great way of making quick money to throw into good utility projects like Sinverse or to XYZs, but make no mistake, it's a gamble.
Yeah. Agree 100%. Andy's asking me how I am in Serbian. Okay, I made a killing yesterday and today. Guys, do you get the scam Diamond Hand? Yeah, I mean, Diamond Hand is like it's like for normies as well, because it's not the same whether you Diamond Hand in a bear market or you Diamond Hand now before the bull market. It's like a huge difference there, because now if you Diamond Hand, it's gonna be diamond. If you would have Diamond Handed a year ago, it's a shit hand, not a diamond hand. So you would be down so much. So yeah, I mean, it's a huge difference there. Carol Thunder is in house. Guys, leave a like, by the way. How many likes do we have? We have 46 likes on the live stream, and we have how many? We have 34 people watching. So guys, leave a like on the live stream. That would mean a lot. It would be great. So yeah, leave a like, and then we're gonna continue for another 20-30 minutes, and then we're gonna end the live stream, guys. So let me check, where did we stop? We stopped here. Okay. So Andy's saying a great collaboration, gents. I'll grow and benefit both of your communities greatly. So great. So if you start doing the live streams as well, then Andy gonna come there as well. So you have already huge fans from here, so they're gonna come and watch your live streams as well. So which is great.
Amazing. Yeah, I need to do it. I gotta start doing the live streams. It's and it's fun.
I'm telling you for a long time, to do the live streams, but it's like hard to convince you on that.
It's hard. Well, I got 2 kids, right? So like half the time, like right now, it's great. They're taking a nap, but like half the time they're like running around screaming, like chasing the dogs with arrows, and But no, I definitely agree.
Busy with them as well, right? So let me just put my laptop on charge, so maybe it will it will die. So to save him from death, you know. Okay, now it's good. So okay, so DCF is asking, Mark, I asked you a couple of days ago about Airbirum microcap gems. I mentioned Hemi, it's DeFi. You said you didn't like it, begged you to buy. It's up 350%. Good. I mean, look, there are projects that are good, there are projects that are bad, and both of them pump. So they tend to pump. So it's like, I mean, I cannot catch all of them. Obviously, we are up on so many gems, but I cannot catch all of them. So, you know, well done. You know, I mean, I'm not a god by all means and not by all sense. So, you know, we are looking for projects, but we don't find all of them. So congratulations, guys. You know, you find as well good gems. So well done, you know. Projects has good marketing, like influencers from Twitter, like Korean Jeev and his crew. Hemi, you buy before you wait. John, weren't you into Harmony back in 2021, if I recall correctly?
Yes, I'm still holding a Harmony bag, but once again, I took profits. You know, so like I said, I've always taken them. Like I said, I haven't actually done much research on Harmony, to be honest, in the last year. It's one of those projects I just kind of pushed off to the side, but I took profits, so it's nothing I'm really stressing out about. I liked what they were building. I know that they had some problems with those bridge hacks and some different things like that. I do think that we'll see Harmony actually come and do well in the bull run. Will it do as well as other projects? Probably not. But it has a community, right? It has a strong community behind it. And so as people get back into crypto, people start talking about it, you're going to start to see all of these things come up. You know, will it do a 10, 20x? It probably will. Probably do more than that. It'll probably do, you know, it's very hard to say what it'll do. But it's like you said, it's an old project. New projects tend to move better, you know. So like I said, what Mark was saying. So I kind of tended to agree with that. But you know, if you're looking for, you know, I think, you know, an easy 10x. I mean, I think you can see Harmony probably easily do that in the bull run, you know. But you can also get that on any of your top 10, you know, your and all those other ones, right? So it's hard to say.
Great. Okay, so
that's my thoughts on
3578 Karim, you dropped like so many gems, so I can review only one because there is so many comments. So even we cannot go through all comments, even if we, you know, just pick one from each person. Obviously, I cannot do all. Checkdot in general, it's a good like AI project as well. Like so it's gonna do well. It's gonna do well. It's a microcap project. I covered it like many times on my channel. I'm up as well, like a lot. I think I was up on Checkdot for like crazy. I can pull up the screen. I was up.
I did a buy alert on Checkdot too.
Yeah, so I'm up here on Checkdot. I was up 8x on Checkdot. So if you would have bought in, put $1,000 in Checkdot, you would have made $8,000 at the peak of this year. And I'm talking about bear market. So here are the gains that I made already this year on the Patreons. If you put in $1,000 in each, you would made 8,000, 8,000, 7,500, 5,000, 3,000, 3.5, 5.5. So we are making crazy gains. I mean, we are up like 90% on Kaspa as well in a week. We are up 50% on Tectum. We are up 4-5x on Sinverse. DexCheck is about to take off. It's at the bottom, so it's the best buy right now, I think. So yeah, there is many more buyers come. I'm gonna come. I'm looking for now a new gem, a new buy alert. So as soon as I find one, I will send out to the Patreon. So if you haven't joined yet, the link is just pinned on the chat. This is the Patreon. So just join the Patreon, guys, there, and then you will find all the best gems. What's gonna come out in the future. So yeah. Sui Pet, do you know anything about this one?
Sui Pad? I know Sui. What's Sui Pad? SUEPAD. I'm just looking on my cell phone here.
$2.2 million market cap.
I don't know it. It's up. It's 227% up from all-time low. Let's see. Let's look at their website.
It's actually a new project as well, which is
launching the next web. Yeah, launching the next Web3 unicorn. Interesting. Powered by Sui. So I mean, I guess it's a launch pad for Sui, the Sui network. Yeah, I mean, so I mean, I guess it's like your pancake swap. You know, all of that stuff. I mean, so I mean, the thing I would say about this is like any of these launch pads that are tied directly to, it's like cake, right? Pancake swap, right? All of that kind of stuff. So like if BNB is doing great, I mean, then the launchpad tokens are going to do great, right? So like, Cake's going to do amazing. Uniswap does great when ETH's doing great, like so on and so on. So SuiPad, I think, will do amazing if Sui does amazing. So that's a whole nother question right there. That's going to basically follow that. So I have a small bag of Sui. I got in. I'm up a bit on it. I'm on the fence. I think it'll do well. I think it could definitely perform this coming bull cycle. How well, I haven't done that deep of a research or dive on it. So I would say if you're in Sui, then hell yeah, buy some Sui pad. That would be my thought.
Great. So Cash Cats subbed to Aptopia. So there you go. You got a subscriber.
Yeah. Woo!
Cash is a legend. He's here on every live stream. He likes so many of us. Like I see him on other live streams as well. So he likes so much cryptos. He likes all the gem hunters, like people from these niche. That we do reviews as well. So Cash is a great guy as well.
Love it.
Donkey Dong is saying to a long time ago as well. So you got Donkey Dong as well subscribed to you. So I see so many people, like we have like a similar audience, because I was today live on Crypto Arches live stream as well, and I see basically the same people pretty much. So they just go around. We go live at different times. Someone 2 p.m., someone 5 p.m., someone 7, 8 p.m. So basically the guys are watching us from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. like all day. When we go live. So they're watching us like a TV.
Right.
Like instead of TV.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
I love
funny.
it.
Crypto Max is saying, what about Ellie AI, my man? Artificial liquid intelligence.
Let me see. That sounds familiar.
Artificial liquid intelligence. You made a video about it as well, I think.
Yeah.
You want to cover it?
Yeah. I think it's one of those AI. I mean, any AI project that is using real AI is going to do well. That's it. The problem is problem which projects are actually using AI and which projects are just slapping the name AI on their project. This is a big problem, right?
Yeah.
I've been fooled a few times on a few things I made because
a lot of projects are basically,
good,
faking the AI thing, AI hype.
Exactly. And so it looks good. The old saying, it looks good from afar, but it's far from good. But I do think that this project has some great potential in the coming bull cycle. But be careful when you're investing. But I think the AI narrative is just going to kick off. Like I said, the three things there's three narratives I think that are going to absolutely kill it in this bull cycle. One is play to earn or in metaverse gaming, that's one narrative. The other is AI projects, and that's going to be huge in this bull run. And real world assets, RWA coins, AWI projects, real world asset coins that are linking stocks and bonds and properties and different things. These are three narratives that are going to absolutely make people millionaires this bull cycle. So do your own research on those, but look for the ones that have the most real world utility on all of them. So, like I said, when I'm looking at metaverse
well,
and gaming,
layer ones will do as well crazy, like in the previous bull run as well. Remember Solana and so many others, they did like crazy. 100%. So so layer ones as well. Someone say private
because
sales?
all of these narratives are built on top of those, right?
Actually, you can answer this question. I mean, there is many people were asking me always about that these seed sales, private sales, and this stuff. What are the best platforms to do this as well? You have knowledge about this one, so you are more knowledgeable in this. So just speak to people about the private sales, seed sales, like which ones should they get in, like what are the most reliable, and stuff like that.
So I'll be 100% honest. Like I said, I'm partners with Cryptopia, and Cryptopia, we have a VC, so we get into private sales and seed sales. I would say be careful when you're investing in private sales and seed sales. Invest in top tier projects. Okay. Projects if you really want to get into those private sales and seed sales. Also, the earlier that you can get in prior to the bull run, the better. The further that you get along, like if you're investing into private sales and seed sales at the end of the bull run, you're going to get dumped on because all the liquidity is coming out. New projects that are launching aren't going to do very well. So like right now is a great time. Like if you're in a private sale or a seed sale for good quality projects right now, before the bull run starts, you're going to make money. That's one thing I will say right now. You know, if you're private sale and seed sales on like, you know, pink sale, I mean, that's a whole nother thing, right? Those are meme coins, not really like, you know, different level of investment, right? You know what I mean? Like anybody can get into this, right? Institutional money is getting into the layer ones. Like if you can get into a private sale for like, you know, layer 0, you're going to make money. If you can get into a private sale for like super oracles, you're going to make money. So you have to be smart, right? Like if it's something like if it's a private sale for pink sale, you know, you can get lucky. You might make 4 or 5x on the launch. You also might get dumped on. So be careful. So those are the only things I would say. Like, so, but if you want to get into real quality projects, once again, go over to Cryptopia's Discord, check out our private sales and seed sales, because those are real projects. Those are stuff that will, you know, we got into like Hypercycle. It did almost 100x from our launch and it's still holding. We've done, Sophieverse and so many of these other projects. They're just absolutely killing it. We got into Supra Oracles. That was one of our back, and those are just absolutely going to. They have Super Oracles hasn't launched, but me personally, I think that's going to be a top 10 crypto in the next bull cycle. So, and it's supposed to launch Q1. So, just keep your eyes out for that kind of stuff. Make sure that you're investing in quality instead of quantity. So,
absolutely. Okay, let's see the next. New coins is the wealth is where wealth is made. 100% agree. I'm covering now new projects. You can talk about this one. What do you think?
Realm, I think it's not dead. Like I said, they're still developing. I mean, man, I'm up. I got so lucky. Like I'm up 300% in the last week. I got into Realm. I dollar cost averaged all the way down, and it hit the floor last week. Like my $10,000 investment was down to like $900, and he said, I was like, you know what? I'm going to throw a little bit more at this. And I threw like I'm lucky. I'm glad I did. I threw another $2,000 at it, and it's up 300% in the last, I don't know, week and a half. So I've made back all of my money that I lost. And to be honest, they're still developing. They are. Now, will it go back to its all-time high? Probably not. It will go back to $2 and some cents a coin. I mean, if it does, oh, Jesus Christ, I'll be sitting on a beach. But but I think you will make some great gains on it. Like, I mean, really, I think just because, let's put it this way. Anything that can survive through the bear market and come out on the other side, they're going to survive the bull market. That they're not going to die right now. That's just the reality. Okay. If they've survived all the way through the bear market and they've gotten this far, they're not going to die before the bull market takes off. That's just the reality. They have a community. They have a product. They have, they have connections. They have networks. They're going to do okay. I could see it easily doing, 80x, 50x, 100x, maybe more. Probably not all-time highs though. So that's my outtake on Realm and any other any other project out there. Like I said, if a project has launched in the last bull run, it has survived. We're going into the next bull. It will survive through this bull run. Okay. And there will be gains to be made. That's my own thoughts.
What I would just add as well, like as I said, I'm covering now more or less new projects. Like you can see there on my Excel sheet here that basically my top 4 projects basically three of them is new, and one is let me pull up the screen. I just need to change this. Okay, so you can see here that basically like Kaspa is new, Tectum is new, DexCheck is new, Sinverse is not, and Sinverse pumped like crazy. Sinverse pumped the most. Yeah. So it's not always that the new coins gonna just do well and the old coins not gonna do well. There are some that gonna do well, but mostly the old coins not gonna do well. But some will still do crazy. So you can see that Sinverse did the best gains so far. In the past month on Patreon. There were before other coins as well that did 8x, like Labs Group, like what did we do, like AGIX, like there are so many other projects that I called that did crazy gains. Like you can see here, in the corner there on the right corner. So check.8x on the Patreon, Labs Group 8x, AGIX 7x, MITx. You like Morpheus Labs as well, 5x, Altura 5.5x. DVPN 3x, Fab 3x, Trader Joe 3x. This is basically actually how we met each other. Basically, is like we liked like similar projects. So I found you as well, like your channel as well. So I said, let's DM John, like, what's up, bro? Let's meet, let's speak, because we cover the same project. That's how I met basically all the gem hunters as well.
Exactly.
So you DM, you talk with others as well, each other as well. Do you like this one? What do you think? So we speak as well. So yeah,
exactly.
So it's not always the old coins that are trash, but most of them, they're not going to make the new all-time high. But it's more likely for the new project to make 50x than the old one, because obviously new team, they have obviously motivation to succeed and to make millions, in the bull market. But the ones that are already millionaires or billionaires, if you would be now a billionaire, you probably would not be working on a project now, right? So if you're a billionaire, you
I want 2 billion.
Yeah. So, but then you don't need to work on a project. You just invest in a project, top 10 projects, and you are done. You're gonna make 10x, and you're well off, But you're not gonna be working on a project. So that's the thing. So the ones that are already millionaires, it's very hard to motivate them to work, And the ones that the new project are not millionaires, so that's why they want to become millionaires. So they have the ambition, the motivation to become one, Yeah. So that's why a new project have much more like upside potential in general. DCF is saying put a link to a Cryptopia Discord, John. I don't have the link. If you have the link, can you link it here, or maybe we can after the live stream you just put in the comment section the Discord.
I'll link it. Let me look for it. I'll send it while we're talking. I'll do that. Yeah. Give me a second.
Cool.
So. We got to find ourselves some new projects to take some of these profits from all the from Sinverse and all these other ones. We gotta find a new project to put our money into. All those gains.
Exactly. So look at this, guys. Now Sinverse is actually up now 4x for the Patreons. So we bought at 0.025 and now it's at 0.01. So we are up 4x, 400% on the Patreon in the past month on Sinverse, which is crazy.
Insane.
Crazy, man. And we were up even higher yesterday. So it corrected. You can see here, it went up to like 1.3 cents and then it corrected down to like 0.088 and it's going back up as well. So it's going to make probably tomorrow like a new all-time high. Is going to go like 0.01718 probably. It's going crazy. So look at this where we bought this project. So we bought this project here at 0.025. So look at this, what it done. It's crazy. So guys, join my Patreon and join Crypto John's Patreon as well. Mine is here in the link description. You can drop yours as well in a comment if you want, or drop after the live stream whenever you want. So join mine and his as well. The Patreons as well, guys. If you want to make crazy gains, join the Patreon because we are up a lot. So if you don't want to miss out on a new one, I'm looking for a new gem right now. So as soon as I find a new one, I will send out to the Patreons. So by the time it's going to come out on the market, probably it's going to be up again 40-50%. So then you're going to be asking me, should I buy now? No, I said you should join the Patreon. So because basically you spend $60 and then you buy the floor. So if you invest $1,000, by the time it comes out on the market, normally it's up like 30-40%. So by the time it's out on the market, you would be already up like $300-400, and the Patreon costs only $60. So it's like no-brainer mathematics, like for people, So it's like it's just a common sense to use, basically. So yeah, join the Patreon, guys, if you want to get the new gem I'm looking for now. In a few days, as soon as I find it, I will send it out. So join the Patreon, and you're gonna be the first one to find out when it's out to the Patreon. So yeah. Okay, let me see what else we have here. Okay, DCF is saying that Crypto John's pick Chirpley actually looks pretty promising. Exactly. Okay. So this is my Patreon link as well, guys. It's pinned in the comment section, so you can join there through that link if you want to get the new buy alert. If you don't want, then you just watch my videos, watch my live stream, and then buy up on 4x like on Sinverse now. So I mean, it's no brainer. So Crypto God is saying if CZ is bullish, it is interesting. I'm trying to get into ICO, having a hard time to get in. Okay, let me check.
I just shared links to Cryptopia and Apetopia in the comments below the comments of the video. So
great, so you can find it there, guys. There you go. So Sai is back with the comment because basically this is the response to the comment that he had first. So I'm not going to put my money like a blind person's, which is great, which is very smart. So good. But I'm having plans to join a Patreon and will invest. It may be Crypto John, Crypto Goals, like other famous gem hunters, and will invest it. It will work. I mean, we cannot guarantee that they work, but you can just look at. So basically, we cannot guarantee what's going to work, what doesn't work. But you can just look at history. I mean, if I pull up the screen here, if I pull up the, this is basically my CV. So this month we are up 90% on Kaspa in a week, not a month, in a week. Up 50% on Tectum, up 4-5x on Sinverse. And these are the ones that made gains this year. So this is, I opened the Patreon from February, and these are the gains that we made since February. So this year in the bear market, in the bottom of the bear market. So basically, I'm not calling only good projects when is everything flying like now. So basically, to be honest, for me, it's not really good that the market is so bullish right now, because then it's like the buy rate is more irrelevant. People think that it's because everything is pumping. No, it's because the good projects are found. So that's why they are pumping. So because look at this. This is a perfect example for that. In February, March, April, it was like bottom of the bear market, like it was like crashing, it was going down. Totally. And when the market was going down, we were making money as well. Some of these projects you covered as well. So CheckDot, we are up 8x. So if you put $1,000 in this project, you would be up. You would have made from $1,000 $8,000 from the bottom to the peak. So you pay only $60 a month and you get 2 buy alerts. So it's a no-brainer. If you had put in Labs Group at the bottom, when I sent out a buy alert, you would have 8x. So another 8,000. AGIX, you covered as well. 7.5x since the buy alert. MITX, you covered as well. $5,000. Altura, 5.5k. Trader Joe, 2k. DVPN. This one did actually after my buy alert in 24 hours 3x. This is my most insane buy alert in one day. Like bang, just rocketed like this. It was crazy.
Awesome.
And Fabwelt as well, 3.5x. So these coins are actually the real, sign of the
indicators. Yeah, that's the proof. Yeah,
this is like irrelevant now because it's everything is pumping like more or less. So that's what I'm saying, guys. I mean, I know that that we made crazy money in the bear market as well. So that gives more value to it, than now. But obviously now as well, making on Kaspa like in few days 90%, Tectum 50%, Sinverse 4-5x in a month. So it's no brainer, guys. No brainer really. So John as well covered a lot of these projects as well on his channel. So. Some of them maybe you have bought even lower price because if John have found it before me as well, then you sent out a buy alert, then obviously you would have maybe even lower price on some of them lower, some of them higher.
For example,
we don't find
Pal AI. Pal AI is a great one. I called Pal AI back at like 3 cents. You know what I mean? So it's it's up to 13, almost 14
How much people are up on your Pal AI now?
Oh man, I don't off the top of my head. I did my buy alert at 3 cents at 0.031 cents or something like that. So I mean, I don't know. It's
let me check how much is now. Pal AI. It's 12 cents now.
Yeah, I think it pumped to 13 or 14 at one point in time today. So I mean, yeah, I mean it's decent.
It's the least to say decent. The least to say. Decent. So it's like 4x as well. So
4 or 5x, yeah, exactly, 4.5 or something. Yeah, so I mean, it's great.
Okay, let me find another one or two comments and we can finish the live stream because we are up.
The one thing I would say is that these are good these are everything that we're talking about or that you're talking about that you've presented here so far. Those I feel, and like I said, not financial advice, but those are good long-term projects. That just because you're up that right now, I mean, you hold those through the bull market. I mean, you're going to have a lot of those are 100x gems, 200x gains. You know what I mean? Like so that's what you've made in the last month, right? I mean, but now that's the big difference, So getting in early, those 1 or 2 X's right now are the difference between making you millions. Because like I said, for you to get 100x on that money now, you have to, instead of putting in $1,000, you have to put in $4,000 or $5,000, right? You know what I mean? So that's the difference. So investing in early before these little pumps, you can still get in great, and it might do 100x from here, but that would have been a 500x if you got in on our original calls, right? You know what I mean? So that's the difference. That's something you need to look at. So
we have one interesting comment here. So Crypto God is saying, so let's do some controversy as well. So he says, Ghost and this guy have so much different views on coins. You guys should debate about coins, would be cool in a gentleman way. So, there are things that obviously we disagree as well. I mean, John likes more like meme coins as well. I don't, so it's like a debate all the time, like with these meme coins as well. There are some that he likes, like, for example, I don't like Realm. He likes Realm, so we argue a lot as well, on some coins. But yeah, what's your thought on that, John?
I mean, I think it's good for growth, right? I mean, it's good to see other viewpoints, and I mean, like I said, so I think it's actually really good to disagree.
If we would agree on everything, would be stupid, right? I mean,
well,
like we would not be humans.
You don't grow, and I mean, and that goes down to a whole thing that I don't like what's happening in society, where there's this whole thing where you don't agree with me, you can't be my friend. What? It's good to disagree. That's how we grow as human beings, having different viewpoints, having different outtakes on projects or coins or life in general. This is how we grow. And if you only want to be around people that think how you think and that don't disagree with you at all, you're never going to grow as a human being. And you're also never going to grow as a financial investment. I mean, because the idea about this is that, I can share something with you and I might open your eyes to something, or you can share something with me and you might open my eyes to something. So having these disagreements are what will help us grow as humans, not only in crypto, but in society as a whole. So I think, like this whole thing about, I need my safe zone. I don't want to be around people that don't think how I think. Well, that's the problem with the world today, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, what one thing I could say that there are many coins that we disagree on. We spoke today as well. Some projects. I said I don't like. They don't have this. They don't have that. You say maybe, but you can look through your fingers. I said I don't look through fingers because I don't like it. So we argue a lot, but obviously it's not on screen. So we are talking one to one, like on the phone.
No.
So
bitch.
yeah. But one thing I can say that I like so much about John is that he doesn't have this ego game. Like many other YouTubers, basically. So we are really like a true support to each other. So we say if we disagree on coins as well, you talk about coins. I don't like this one. You like this one. Why you don't like this one? So we argue as well in that sense, but like on a friendly way. We accept both arguments, like from both sides. But what I like the most about you as well is because you don't have this ego type of thing. We talked about this as well, a few days ago as well on Telegram. Basically, once. So if you succeed, or you have good cause as well, you don't have the ego game. That I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna share this. Now I don't talk with others because they are smaller than me. So you're like open and free to share like knowledge as well, that everything that you have and about projects as well in general. So you share ideas because we help each other. We have sometimes we talk about how we can improve the channel as well. How can we get more subscribers? We help each other how to grow. So, if for example I test out something, let's say I don't know on views or subscribers on Patreon or something, and if I see that it works, is a good idea that I could give value to my community, then I share with him as well. Bro, look at this. I think it's working. Try this. Try that. So for me, that is a true support to help each other, like to grow and all the stuff. Like not like exactly. Other guys that basically as soon as they become big, they don't really talk to you anymore. I don't need to mention names, but once they become much bigger than you, they look you down. You're not interesting anymore because they are bigger than you. So
I agree.
What's your thought?
No, I agree.
What's your thought? We can close with this the live stream. So
yeah. No, I totally agree, and I totally agree with that. And no, it's a healthy way of looking at life, and I think, like I said, even though we disagree on some little things, this or that, or on certain projects or coins, like I said, it's like I said, I find that actually refreshing. I like to have people to tell me their honest opinion, right? So, and I think that's actually really hard to find in the world. In a world, so many people are just people pleasers, right? And like, you like that? Yeah, me too, right? And I want to hear an honest opinion, right? So I actually value that. I value someone telling me that they disagree more than someone just going, yeah, me too, because so much of the world, they want to avoid that conflict. So I appreciate that. And that on return shows me friendship, and that's what I want to help. And like I said, I like to share ideas. Like, I'm big on my channel into doing YouTube shorts. I'm doing a lot of inspirational things, and that's really helping my channel grow. Like you said, you're always trying to talk me into, doing the live streams and things like this. That's helping your channel grow. And so we share these things because we want to support each other. So I totally agree. Yeah,
we believe in collaboration, not in competition. For me, whoever is about competition, basically there is an example a few days ago on my live stream. Donkey Dong shared to me that basically he was trying to basically shield my channel on other YouTubers live stream, and he said, guys, go and watch Crypto Ghost is amazing guy as well, like amazing channel. I watch his live streams, are really good as well. And the YouTuber just deleted the comment, bro. Like seriously, like and the YouTuber is much bigger channel than mine. So it's insane. How can you be jealous on someone who is smaller channel than you? It's insane. For me, it's like totally like brainwashed, like stupid mindset. Like not a winning mindset for sure.
No, I agreed. So, well, fantastic. Well, man, it's been great.
Guys, that's all. If you have any final thoughts, so we can say bye to the people.
I mean, hey, everybody, thanks for joining. I had a lot of fun. I'll definitely try to come back on again some point in time. So I enjoy it. It was a nice conversation. I enjoy, reviewing the coins. So, and I will try to start doing some live streams on my channel too. You've talked me into it, so today was fun. So we'll definitely do it. So I appreciate it, my friend.
Great. So look, from my side, I enjoyed it a lot as well. It was fun. It's like I haven't done like collab for a long time, so it was fun to do, especially with you, because you have this good like positive energy as well. So we have like this relaxed like atmosphere as well. So that's what I like on my channel. So yeah, it was. I was glad to see you here, and you are welcome anytime, any other day when we're gonna be free again. So you're welcome anytime to come on the live stream. So we're gonna do more collabs in the future as well for sure. And so that's all, guys. Subscribe to his channel, Apetopia and Cryptopia as well. Watch his videos as well as that's all for this live stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks, guys.
Leave a like, subscribe to me and him as well, and see you guys on the next live stream. Cheers, guys.
Bye. Take care.